Okay, na-mention nyo na lang din public-private partnership. Alam naman natin, well, hindi ko alam kung PPP project yun, pero alam nyo yung sa Belgian dredging, yung sa early
Mm.
2010s, and we got hit sa exit arbitration.
Mm.
We ended up paying like ₱1 billion, parang ganun, worth
Mm.
of penalties, lawyers' fees, etc. So question is, how are you gonna encourage investors to, especially foreign investors, which arguably have more money than local investors?
Yeah.
How will you encourage them to go back to the Philippines and not get traumatized by what happened not too long ago?
Well, they explain it very well. When we talk to potential foreign investors, or at least the chambers of commerce na lang dito sa Pilipinas, the EU Chamber of Commerce, American Chamber, the Chinese Chamber. Pag tinanong namin, well, how can we encourage more foreign direct investment? And by the way, the issues that the foreign potential foreign investors raise, why they do not come in with as much investment as they do, are the same issues that are raised by local potential investors. It is remarkable, talagang halos pareho. And the number one issue is power. That always seems to be
Kuryente?
kuryente, the price
Huh?
of power, the availability of power, the reliability of power. Ganun lang kasimple. And one of the areas that it impacts very very strongly is the area the the area of manufacturing. Kaya medyo mahina
Yes.
na ang manufacturing natin ngayon eh. Power has a very large part to play with that. So that's one thing that we have to talk about. There is also the issue of ownership. Maraming umiikot that maraming nagsasabi that kailangan natin balikan ang saligang batas at palitan natin yung mga ownership na requirement, which is still, I think, up for debate. Yung corporate ownership, medyo baka pwede na natin gawin yan dahil talagang we are missing many opportunities. And again, because we are very much a global economy. So maybe that is something that we can adjust to. The ownership of land is a much more difficult situation. But nonetheless, these are the issues that they bring up. The other issue that is brought up is something called legislative guarantees. In other words, the rules do not change in the middle of the game. And these contracts that have been perfected suddenly get canceled. The terms of an agreement suddenly change. Yung mga ganong klase, baka may papasa ng batas, hindi na viable yung kanilang project for whatever reason. Those are the systemic things that we can address as a government. So there are one or two very simple issues that are brought up. They are simple in the sense that they're easy to understand, but they are not easy to fix. The other, if you compare our competitors, Vietnam, Thailand, South Korea, the other problem that comes up is the ease of doing business. They always, my friends who are investing in a place like Vietnam,
Yeah.
always come back and alam mo, nag-propose ako nung gabi, nung umaga, pinapirma ako ng 7 dokumento, tapos na. That was it. Pwede na silang magsimula. Ganun kadali. Dito, ay nako, you have to get 25 signatures, hiwala yung mga opisina, it'll take you 3 days, magbabayad ka pa ng fixer. Those are the things that really get in the way. Obstacle talaga yan sa yung what we call ease of doing business. So we have to streamline that. Alam ko the Duterte government has been trying really hard. Yung tinatawag na ginawa nila sa Davao, yung one-stop shop. But marami talagang naging issue dan hanggang ngayon hindi pa natin magawa. Even in the bureaucratic in the area of the bureaucrats and the civil service. But again, we have to go back and reorganize all of these things. And I think one of the areas, one of the methods that we can help in that regard, balikan natin yung training at saka yung retraining ng ating mga civil servants para they are cognizant and they're up to date in the new methods of doing business. At naintindihan nila na importante itong ease of doing business, importante itong legislative guarantees, importante lahat yung mga ganyang klaseng bagay. At dapat lakarin nila. We have to help the bureaucrats kasi kung minsan magulo din yung instruction sa kanila eh. So we have to be very clear. Again, going back to the grand plan that we have, the vision that we have for our country, we have to we have to align our bureaucracy, we have to align our government policy, we have to align our legislative policies to that grand plan. Mahirap yung walang plano eh. Kasi pagka walang plano, hindi pasulput-sulput lang yung serbisyo ng pamahalaan. So
Yeah,
we have to put it together. I mean, easier said than done, but it has to be done.